All right, so this is a massive, I gotta get out here a ways so you can see the whole thing, custom home, right? So we've got this single level. In fact, there's a little bonus up there. You're gonna wanna see that, but look at how big this is. And that's not even the best part. I gotta show you what the best part about this house is, and it has nothing to do with the house. Look at this, you are on a 5-acre lot. That is nothing but mountain ranges, barns, and yes, you might even see some horseback riding in this video. But on this lot right here, you can see the red post all the way in the back. You get a full 5 acres right here with custom homes. Now, you can build a barn, you can build a shop, you can even build ADUs, accessory dwelling units, or living quarters for in-laws, whatever you want to do. If 5 acres is too much, then just down the road over here, they're actually doing 1 to 1.5 acre lots. So we are at the very beginning of this development where they are doing acreage estates, and the best part is you're only 17 miles away from the airport in Portland. You're 20 miles from downtown Portland. Now, some of you are moving out here to the country and you don't even want to be close to that, that's fine. As you can see around here, it's country living. That's all state forest as well, state ground, so they're never gonna build, you'll never have houses behind you there, and you have these beautiful mountain ranges. But again, you're not too far from anything. You can still get to stores, hospitals, restaurants, anything you need. But we're gonna take you inside of this house right now. This is a custom home. It's actually for sale right now. You'll hear the price at the end of this video. And this builder's doing the same thing over in Oregon, in Hillsboro, Oregon. So we're also gonna take you to that development and you'll get to see the difference of them. So if you wanna live on the Oregon side with acreage, you can do that. So 2 houses, 2 states, up to 5 acres, barns, shops, ADUs, whatever the hell you wanna do with it, because it's your property. That's what we're showing in this video. So we gotta find Mr. J. Dow and have him get us exclusive access into this beautiful custom home on acreage. So let's go.
All right, Jackson, I get clients calling us all the time that are always looking for space. And I'm not talking about inside the house, I'm actually talking about outside the house. So come take a look at this.
This, Mr. J. Dow, is pretty ridiculous. When you get all that space.
Look at all that. All of that beautiful farmland out there is gonna be housing. And you see that red stake out there in the corner?
Yep.
You go to any development and you're like, oh, how many houses can you get on there? From where we are right here to that red stake is another lot. So you have our lot right here, which goes back to that red corner stake.
Good night. So almost to the tree. And then what is that back there? Are they gonna develop that, or is it gonna stay?
That's actually Battleground State Park. So you will never have neighbors behind you. You have a big old 5-acre lot here. And guess what? There's 5 right here, 5 5-acre lots, and across the street, there's 15 more 1 to 2 acre lots. So tons of space, and they'll never build behind you because it's a state park.
So this is pretty unique. This is the actual first built house here, and everything else still needs to be developed. So people have their options.
Yes, they have their options, and the best time to get into any new construction home is when it's at the very beginning of the phases, because the prices are always gonna go up. So right now, you're at rock bottom pricing as they're gonna start building this community. And the coolest thing about this developer is they actually let you custom build the homes, which is almost unheard of. So you wanna build a shop, you wanna build a mother-in-law suite, you want a single level home, 2-level home, you want a house with a basement, they got it right here.
That's awesome. So they can build ADUs, you can put barns, shops, all that stuff out here.
Sky's the limit.
I love it. Well, we gotta go in and check this house out.
Yep, so come on inside and we will take a look.
Okay, first of all, I do want to notice, because a lot of the new construction, they don't have much of a front porch, but here they're kind of like really accentuating, hey, you're gonna be sitting out here with the rocker, enjoying life.
Oh yeah, so the first thing that you'll notice is like when you walk in here, big, wide, concrete paved entrance with a big front covered patio. And the reason why they do that is because, like you mentioned, as people put out here, they put out their rocking chair, they put out their bench, they build a little space so they can enjoy the sunrises in the morning. Because I could imagine myself sitting out here drinking my cup of coffee, and you have all of this beautiful old growth trees all the way around you. And look at this beautiful architecture that they have here. So we've seen a lot of cedar overhang porches, but this one is actually peaked. So you have beautiful woodwork up top right here on your covered porch.
Yep, this is solid, guys. So you're out here in the country, you want real stuff. They're not wrapping these. This is real 6x6, 4x4 material, true beams, but we got to get inside. And hey, Mr. J. Dow?
Yes.
If they want to buy this house right now, can they?
Absolutely, you can.
All right, it is for sale.
All All right, Jackson, you got to come in and check out this house because it's going to take your breath away. The first thing that you see when you walk into this house is these massive ceilings. And look right here. I haven't seen this design feature in many houses, but it's got a trade ceiling right across the entrance. And you can see these ceilings are at least 14 feet tall. Hardwood floors.
Look at you come in. Check out the size of the chandelier. I had to get away from it real quick.
That's what I was gonna say is look at these lighting pendants. And even in this dining room space, this is a formal dining room.
Yep.
Has 2 pendants with a shiplap back wall and beautiful big windows. So you're gonna bring in a lot of that natural light. And the thing that I really like about this house is everywhere I'm looking out the windows is all trees.
Yeah, that's the thing they really try to accentuate. It's just that you are out here, you get the space. I kind of like, you know, when you're out here farmland, like you're going to be staying in the house a lot. You're trying to get away. And so having more of a formal dining room, I think is pretty key out here. But what if you got to work from home?
Well, if you got to work from home, you have this massive office. As you can see, this is currently set up as the sales office for the developer. But look at this. I haven't seen an office this big in any of the houses that we've toured. This office is probably 14 feet wide by 16 feet deep. And you also have this area right here that carves in. So if you put a couch in here, you put your desk over here, you could actually have an in-house, you know, true formal office. And like you said outside is you could actually build a detached office here, an ADU, and you can see right on the floor, they got Starlink. So Elon Musk is doing his thing out here. Where you get some high-speed internet.
This is big enough, I mean, unless you're on the phones all day, but you could double up. I mean, 2 people could work out of this office. It's just that big. And it's cool because they got a closet over there too, so you can store all your paper and your whatever.
Yep,
but they actually got a coat closet, so you could make it a room too.
And they got the French doors with the glass doors. So actually in my house in Tiger that I actually had these doors, and it kind of drove me crazy, so I frosted the doors up. But if you like being able to see out, it's a good thing for you.
Perfect, so you do have the French doors. Yeah, definitely one of the bigger offices. And we've just entered. So the other thing that I love is the width of this hallway. Sometimes hallways are so narrow walking in, and this one's like 8 feet across at least.
That's exactly what I was gonna say when I walked into this house, is this massive wide entry. So, you know, single level home, let's just say you have a relative or someone in a wheelchair, they're gonna come in here with no problems. Yep. Lots of accessibility in this house.
What in the heck's going on here?
You can see right here, this is the actual site of the development. So we are actually right here on lot number 1. And you can see that none of these sites have houses on it. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, all available. That's phase 1. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 15 1 to 2 acre lots, and this is phase 2. So any phase that you want to put a lot reservation or talk to them about building a house on, personally, if it was me, I would be looking at lot 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think those are awesome. Lot 1's great. The thing about this house specifically, well, I'll save it to the end to let you know.
Perfect.
But keep coming through here. You come right into the living room, but take a look. That's all yours out there. Everything to the wood, to the trees.
You're not gonna see no neighbors out there.
Dude.
Just elk and deer. That's it.
Could you imagine enjoying a cup of coffee and then all of a sudden you see the deer coming through, the elk, all the wildlife. But look at this living room. You got your trade ceilings, fireplace that has brick up to here with your floating, you know, wood stained shelf.
I had to get back just to get it all in here. This is such a big, wide open area. I love it.
Shiplap all the way to the ceiling. And here's the thing, they've got the Murphy tubes built in so you can feed your wires in all the way through. That comes out right there, so you're not gonna see any wires anywhere.
Love it. That is such a great thing to be able to plug it in, but if you need cable, anything, you know, you can run it through those tubes there. And then you gotta have that fireplace, because
you got that fireplace on these you know, cold Northwest nights. And you're sunk back, so you could put, like we mentioned in other homes, you know, big built-ins, or you can put in a big, what do they call those?
I don't know.
Like a chest, you know, like
Comment
an armoire.
Yeah, no, the armoire, yeah, or, you know, I would almost do some kind of built-in and some floating shelf type stuff up there too.
Exactly, I think doing like an offset floating shelf would look really cool.
Yeah. So we got a dining room here. We got to turn around and show the kitchen, but what in the heck is this over here? Because this is awesome little spot.
Yep, so over here you have a little butler's pantry, where you have a little prep station. You got your coffee pot, more cabinets, 48 inches. So they go all the way to the top, and then you got more cabinet space down here. So if you were gonna store, more silverware, plateware, dishes, it's just an additional place. But I love this because you have your dining room here, then you have your kitchen over there.
Yep.
So, when you have guests over and you're entertaining, you could put up all your food right here. They could grab their food, go right into the dining space.
Serving spot.
Yep. Serving spot.
Now,
coming over here.
This kitchen.
Yep, and we noticed a big trend in these dark greens.
Yep.
And once again, they have the dark green island with the quartz countertop. Single bowl composite granite sink. This is my #1 favorite sink out in the world. It's the Blanco single bowl composite granite. This is the sink that I put in all of my flips with the offset center there. You can put big giant pans, pots in here.
So they're a little bit more rugged.
Dude, it's rugged.
You living out here, you're gonna be, cooking at home, bigger dishes.
Exactly.
Doing that.
You will never scratch this. But when you look around this kitchen, you are in the country, but you have a beautiful chef's kitchen. You got double ovens, you got your built-in microwave, and you have the two-tone cabinetry. So you have your green painted cabinets, and then you have your natural wood cabinets over here. And these are really nice. Soft close.
Yeah.
You have your mount lit cabinetry. So you have lights underneath.
With real tile back there.
Full height tile backsplash all the way up. Yeah, the one thing I haven't seen in any of the houses out here is the vent hood with all of the natural wood.
Yeah.
So you typically will see it white. This
That's
is the
cool how they hit it up under there. You don't see it at all.
And so if you look at this cabinetry here, when you look at the crown molding across the top, the thing that I really think is neat is that two-tone up there in the corner where it transitions off the green to the natural wood.
Yep.
So it's really cool that they did a ton of extra millwork here, and they lined it up perfectly with the natural to the green, even over here in your fridge insert. But you just see so many cool things in this house. And that's what I was gonna say is you're out here in the country, but you have a lot of modern finishes, especially in this kitchen. Coming over onto this side.
Look at all that storage and space.
Oh yeah, tons of storage, tons of space, lots of shelves. But then you have your glass inserts so you can show off your dishware, art, plants, whatever you want.
It's great utilization of space. You get all the cabinets over here too to place items, but to have that space right there is really nice, extra. Now tell me about this dining room where we're gonna have dinner.
So over here in the dining room space, Jackson, it's
like what do you call it? Because you got the dining room over there.
Yep.
So this is another.
This is like an informal dining space. So basically it's like your breakfast nook. I think personally, this table isn't the best setup for this space because you're gonna be doing a lot of indoor, outdoor, and it's kind of blocking the area. So if it was me, I'd probably have a little bit of a smaller table over there. So you have free flow in here to have the indoor, outdoor. But if I was custom building this house and I had my option of what I could do, is I would definitely put a full slider in this door or have a double French because, dude, you're on 5 acres, you're gonna be doing a lot of indoor, outdoor stuff, but you come right into the outdoor space, covered patio, and you're gonna enjoy all of the land that you own.
Yeah, so here's a true picture of what it's like. You get to come out here, get to see all the trees. Check out the mountain ranges over here in your backyard.
Yep, you're really close to the East Louis Fork River, also Mount St. Helens, and you're only a couple of minutes to any major store, Fred Meyer, Safeway, Stone's Throw to Costco.
What about hospitals and stuff?
We have a lot of hospitals in the Northwest. Once again, you're probably within 5 miles of any major hospitals. I know it's one of the most commonly asked questions when clients reach out to us. So depending on which system you're in, you want to make sure that you're close. So it could be a little bit further. It's just going to be dependent on who your hospital provider is.
I just think people, they expect, oh, it's acreage out here. Now I'm probably an hour away from everything, but that's not really the case right here.
No, even fire and rescue is right down the street. You're pretty safe. Coming out into this area, I would also, if it was me, what I'd be putting in here is a hot tub.
Hot tub, you got to. And then, guys, check out this space. I mean, even the 1 acre ones, there is so much room to put a shop or a barn, but if you fence this whole thing and really just kind of boxed yourself in and had a monster machine shop, barn, shop back there, I mean, just really endless what you can do. A little dirt bike track, that's probably what we would do.
Oh yeah, dude, we'd put dirt bike tracks and shops out there.
So, and if 5 acres is too much for you to maintain, then that's what's cool is, and we get it, some people want all the space in the world, but some of them, an acre and a half over there is still a lot to manage. So you have that option. And again, you're brand new to the development here, so you're gonna get first pick
Yep.
It's gonna go quick. So let's keep moving on. I know this is kind of a crazy. We get the primary over there, and then we've got this whole wing to our left.
Yep, so it's a split floor plan. So you're gonna have the primary bedroom on this side of the house.
Yep.
And we'll hit that here in a minute. But when you come over to this side of the house, we also have a sneaky surprise for you.
Ooh.
Is we actually have an upstairs with a bonus loft.
Oh wait, we get an extra upstairs?
Yep, so we'll go upstairs in a minute, but right here, you come off, you have your 2 bedrooms and your guest bathroom. So let's cruise into the guest bathroom and take a look at that. You have your double vanities. You have your, it's like a grayish green color with the tile floors.
Yep.
And the tub. You got
So you get a tub, shower.
Yep.
So we got an extra linen closet here for all the towels.
And then this
Good
is
sized room.
This is one of the guest bedrooms right here. You have your views of your property out back, really big windows, lots of natural light, high ceilings. These are 10-foot tall ceilings on the main floor here. You got your closet.
Yep.
And
over here we got another one just about the same size. Whew, a lot of light coming in today.
Exactly,
But
lots
you
of
can see they got the full size bed here, 2 dressers at the end, a chair. Again, all these rooms are going to have views of just trees, right? And no neighbors, but they do have big closets.
Exactly. So let's cruise upstairs really quick and look at this bonus loft. So if you have if you're looking to entertain, if you have an adult child, if I was a kid.
Or the young kids are going to be living up here.
Exactly. But the one thing is up here in this bonus loft is you have a bedroom with a full bath up here.
Oh my, I didn't even come up here. This thing is massive.
Yeah, so you have, I think it's cool how they did the vaulted ceiling here.
For sure.
And it's got the peak, so it gives it a lot of character. You have your big picture windows here. You got your inserts. So if I was a kid up here, you'd have a lot of places to play Army, hide and seek.
Yeah, and you got actually another spot over here. You could do desks. I mean,
exactly. That's what
blankets, whatever. You could, kind of endless.
Yeah, I like the way that they designed this. They put a lot of thought into it.
And if you're living out here, you got to keep the kids busy. So a craft table.
And below us is the garage. So if you were to build a house out here, I'm sure you could probably not do this space and do an RV garage. But think about how cool this is.
Are these skylights above you? I just noticed.
These are skylights. Yeah, you got
that
one,
is rad.
2 to let in a ton of natural light. I'm guessing that this is the more storage in there.
Got storage. I got to turn this around because, man, at night you're going to be able to see the stars through your light here. You look up there, see the stars, but they do bring in some really cool light to this room up here, which is nice too.
Yeah, lots of natural light in this house, as you can see. And it's nice and cool up here. It's the middle of the summer, and it's probably 60 degrees, 65.
Okay, so we got another bedroom up here.
Yep.
This is extra bedroom number 3, not including the primary bedroom.
Exactly. So you cruise right in here, and it's actually a Jack and Jill bath. So for the entertaining space out there in the loft into the bedroom, you get a shared room. So it's almost like another suite up here.
Yep.
And you got your tub, vanity, and a linen closet in here, which is really nice because you don't see these in these extra bathrooms very often. So you get all of your storage in here with your towels and linens. And right outside of the bathroom here is another linen closet.
Yeah, and that, again, you got to have plenty of storage. So blankets, this is going to be a movie room. Pillows, they don't always have to lay out. Obviously, you got this craft machine or craft table right here. So a lot of the stuff can be stored in that closet, and then towels and everything can be in there.
Yep.
A lot of storage and a lot of options. This is a really cool bonus feature up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of options up here. You could have, you could almost actually even frame this out and put in like 2 more bedrooms.
Yep.
Like I said, there's so many different design features that's endless options up here.
And this is more like a custom builder. You're going to buy the lot. You're going to basically customize it the way you want it.
Exactly. Yeah, they have their design studio. They have a whole process. So if you do want to build a custom built home on acreage, definitely reach out to us because this builder not only has the development out here, but they also have one coming up in Hillsboro also. And
which we may show next. All right, so let's go down and check out that primary and finish this bad boy up.
So coming down the hallway, one thing that we skipped right through on the way through was you got your pantry here, which is off the kitchen, and the laundry room right there.
And that's an oversized pantry. Look how far back that goes. Again, you're not far from all the grocery stores and stuff, but you don't want to make daily trips. So to have all of that, you can really stock up, so you can kind of just hang out here.
Yep, and you got your garage, and here's the cool thing is look at this finished concrete.
Yep.
So you have 3-car wide garage, you got your door access outside.
And I'm still putting a big ass shop out back.
Yep. The laundry, exactly. So that's what I was saying. If you didn't do the loft upstairs, you could probably turn that into an RV bay.
Yep.
But let's cruise over here to the primary.
Oh, and you do have a half bath over here. That's nice. So for guests, anybody, they do have a bathroom in here for the main room.
Yep, so coming right in here into the primary, the first thing that I'm just like taken back by is, oh look, you got some horses there.
How cool is that?
So you have you got a guy out there training his pony?
Out there just kind of checking, but I mean, you really live out in the country. That is so cool.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna see that. You might even see him riding on the road.
Yep, and he's now training his pony. And you know, maybe you'll have a barn out here with the horse too. But the thing I was gonna say is you look right out the window and you have all these beautiful views. And in this bedroom, massive windows, but you have this beautiful shiplap, you know, backdrop, how they've made it two-tone. And look at this. This is a king-size bed. You got the big chests on each side. So that kind of gives you a framing of how big this room is. And there is still tons of space in here.
Yeah, I'm standing over here behind a chair with a dresser.
Yeah, you're probably looking at 18 by 18 in here. And so it
Massive
really
layout.
feels like a nice secluded, you know, separate space because it's a split floor plan. And then you come right into the primary bathroom.
There we go.
Double vanity sinks, but this massive walk-in shower. And here's something that I want you to take a look at, is it's actually a zero-edge shower. So you transition straight from the floor into the bathroom, or into the shower, so you don't have any lips.
Yeah, there is zero lip there. That is as flat as can be. Right into the drain. You got a seat right there.
Yep, the corner niche, double niche.
And that thing is massive with 2 shower heads in there.
2 shower heads. You know, what could be better? Maybe a steam shower.
Still,
Talk
yeah.
about that.
Still get the soaker tub though.
And you got the soaker tub with the sprayer. So you can sit down, wash your hair.
Out here, you might not even need to put blinds up. I mean, you live out in the country, ain't nobody looking in here.
Maybe, but look at that giant picture window. Sitting here taking a soaker. You have these beautiful views.
Yep.
And you come right into this massive closet. Look how big this closet is.
This is, and you got to. You're out here, might have your cowgirl boots, your cowboy boots, but this thing is really big. Got plenty of space. You can still do some more customizations, shoe racks, whatever, but it's a good size. And then it looks like behind me, obviously we got the toilet area back there and then another closet here.
Yep, for linens, you get put your towels in there, washcloths.
Perfect.
And this is something I didn't really notice, but this is actually a double French door for the bathroom.
Love it.
So that's a cool design feature.
Check out for your bathroom out to your acreage. I don't know if you can get enough of that site. That is just too cool.
Nope, you could never get enough acreage. And even if you didn't want to buy a house on 5 acres, like you said before, they got the 1 acre lots, but the price variable difference between the 1.5 acre to the 5 acre really isn't that much. So personally, I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to want the big acreage.
Yep, I do get it though. A lot of people are like, no, 1 acre is so much, or 1.5. That's a lot of upkeep already. So
exactly,
get your space, do what you do. But the good news is you're at the early stages of this development. You can pick it because it's going to go really, really quick.
All right, Jackson, that first house that we showed is a very simple open floor plan, but this house is gonna be an amazing example of what you can do if you want to go all out. So let's go inside and check this one out.
Yeah, and before we go inside, man, we got to check out the surrounding. I'm so pumped that we saved this one for last too because they just went all out on the inside of this one. So you're gonna see some very unique things that you've probably never seen before, but again, whether you're in Washington, Oregon, you've got the beautiful mountain ranges in the back, and a lot of these are going to be basically 2 to 2.5 acre lots, just like this one is here. They killed it with the landscaping on this one.
Yeah,
this one gives you a good feeling.
Yeah, they got the red trees that I like. What is that? The New Zealand Whisper?
I think it was something like that.
But
you got the water fountain going. It's just serene over here.
Yeah, the thing that I really appreciate about the entry of this house is it has these nice brick columns and it feels like an executive retreat when you come out here. We're just a stone's throw away from Intel, Nike in the Silicon Forest. So you can see somebody that wants some space and a beautifully landscaped and well-designed home moving into a house just like this.
Yep.
And I love that when you come in here, not only can you come straight into the house, but also you have your offshoot to the garage, which this is a really big garage. And I can't wait till we can get in there so you can see it, because the garage is a lot bigger than you actually see. Extra wide, extra deep. Plus it holds a lot of the secrets to this house that gives it those amenities that makes it exactly what it is. All right, Jackson, let's get you inside here and take a look at this absolutely stunning Garrett custom home right here in Hillsboro, Oregon. So the thing that I noticed, like when you walk in here, is the two-dimensional ceiling lines right off the bat, and this big massive chandelier over the dining room table. And then you have the beautiful backdrop with the custom design wall. The two tones and the colors are actually very warm and inviting. I use this color on a lot of houses. I think this is actually Sherwin and Williams City Loft. Ooh. It kind of has like a warm gray to it, but also look at that stunning fireplace that goes top to ceiling with the floating shelves on both sides and also the floating shelf in the middle. This house has got also these like 10-inch wide plank hardwood floors. This is actually one of the custom Street of Dreams homes. So this house is gonna have every single upgraded feature that you'll see. I'm talking about wine cellars, beautiful custom primary bathroom. But before we get through all that, I wanna just focus specifically on this room, because if you notice the dining room chandelier, you also kind of have a replica over here over the living room space, two different colors. So you have the gold and then you have the black. So you're blending some different metal features, which is something you rarely ever see. Once again, it's taking the design element to the next level, and it's what's gonna separate your house from the other houses that are out there. So that's what I love about these custom built homes, is you get to put your own little flair on the designs.
So is that built down right there, that 2 feet? And since it's such an open floor plan, that kind of designates it as like a dining room then?
Yes, so what they would have done is they would have framed that out and then sheetrocked it so it sunk down. And to your point exactly, in these open floor plans, there isn't a lot of designated spaces. So when they did that, it actually framed in the room to make it feel like it's an actual dining room, and it is over here a little bit removed from the dining room space. And this house is huge. It's 4,100 square feet. So this is a big, massive open floor plan. And if you can see out the back here, you got plain views up into the coastal mountain range out there. So you're gonna see beautiful fields and green timber all over, but the beautiful lush landscaping out back is really what people are desiring. And this is a completely flat lot, so it's 100% usable, which is something that, you know, if you got the kiddos or even if you want to do the entertaining, it's something that, you know, everyone's gonna be able to enjoy.
Yeah, and a lot of times when we come into homes, you're going to be kind of invited in with a narrow hallway, and you're going to start seeing offices and bedrooms off to the side. And this one is, the second you walk in, it's open floor plan. So immediately if someone's working from home, needs an office, like where's that?
Yep, so this is a kind of a split floor plan. So over here, you're going to have your designated office space, which if you come into this, once again, we saw this yesterday at one of the homes, is that it has the grass cloth wallpaper on these two walls.
Seeing that more and more.
Yeah,
I love it.
I absolutely love it. And we have a really tall ceiling, so you feel like it's a lot of space, and it's got the double French glass doors. You come right in here with these beautiful windows, and I love what they did with the design here, because you have 3 different panels, and then you have a big square. This is also another unique feature that we haven't seen in a single home out there, is the way that they designed these windows. So right now, you know, we're 10 a.m. in the morning and the sun's right here. So you're gonna have a lot of sunlight all throughout the day. So if you're someone that works from home, this is the perfect office that you would need to make sure that you're getting those, you know, goals and income flowing in.
Yeah, if worst case, is this maybe another bedroom, or is this, you know, designated to whatever they want?
Yeah, I wouldn't say a bedroom. You know, you could put a closet in here or whatever, but I don't think if someone's buying this house, they're probably gonna turn it into a bedroom.
Gotcha.
But if you did need it to be a bedroom, because they're a custom home builder, you could actually have them build it out to be a secondary or a third or fourth bedroom.
Perfect. And then this is going to be a half bath, and it's actually a really big one here. But that's what the guests can use, so they're not having to go into bedrooms or anything.
Yeah, and once again, they did that grass cloth wallpaper in there.
But you got to take us over here to this kitchen, because I haven't let anybody see it yet.
Yep. Look at this kitchen.
Completely.
This is a massively wide. This is at least 6 feet wide, because I'm 6 feet tall, so 6 feet across. And it's probably, I'd say 12 feet.
It's got to be a 12-footer.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
8 by 12 with a single bowl composite granite sink with the drain on the side. This is exactly my style of kitchen of what I'm looking for. So if you're someone that spends a lot of time in the kitchen, this is a kitchen that you can, you know, cook nice meals, but also do a ton of entertaining, because you got the dining room, You got your living room, and then you have a secondary dining space over here.
Yep.
And look at these pendants above the island. You know, usually you see the glass pendants, but here they went with a different design feature, which once again, I'm loving all of the designs in this house because they blended a lot of, you know, metal elements with a lot of soft features. So you get a good custom blend of everything.
With multiple colors. I mean, from the light floors to the stained dark brown cabinets to the green upper cabinets.
Yep, and look, they even used gold fixtures here, where we saw, you know, stainless steel, you see black, and now you're seeing gold. So once again, it's crazy that they were able to blend all these features in. And then you have the Thermador microwave that's built in down here. You got your Sub-Zero style
that
fridge.
Thing needs some attention to it. Look at that.
Dude, this thing, it's like a 60-incher.
It really is, and I love how there's no like vents or fins or anything. A lot of these bigger fridges, it seems like the whole top foot of it is some kind of vent, and this is, I mean, it's just one flat surface, and check out the depth here. They've got, it's like a 1/2 inch, you know, here, but they have no, so it's basically counter depth, and it's not sticking out.
Exactly, and there's tons of space. So if you needed to have room in here, so, you know, what do they always say? Like there's like a 2-butt kitchen.
Yeah.
So the thing that drives me crazy is when you're in the fridge and people can't cruise behind you, so you have to like shut the fridge. This one, you open up this fridge, get your stuff, and people can walk right behind you here.
That is a good point. I think they want like 40 inches on average, and I would imagine we're over, you know, at least 5 foot there. And not only there, but back here. Because that is it. If you've got the sink there and then you've got the stove, that is the double butt. You're going to bump a lot. And this one, just massive space in between here to get an island that big.
Exactly. And then you have your cabinetry over here, and then you got your cabinets over here, and it goes all the way to the ceiling. So you have your 48-inch, you know, cabinet doors, and then you got your underlit with your full height tile backsplash. Something I love, the pop filler. And then you got your 48-inch wide Thermador double oven.
That looks like it's about to, like from SpaceX, gonna go up to the moon.
Oh yeah, and you got your custom griddle in the middle. So if you want to do your steaks or your pancakes, you can cook them right there. Beautiful quartz countertops with the nice veining. And over here, you'll see it's got the waterfall edges.
Yep.
So you can see that they, you know, designed it up and lined it up so it just flows smoothly over the edge.
They even put cool little outlets right here that are the same color stain. So you don't, I just happened to notice it throughout there, but they got 5 stools with tons of space. And I actually kind of like this. I think this is kind of your informal, but we would probably use that a lot.
Yeah, I love this like breakfast nook area, and with the big round table, I am a huge proponent of the round tables. I don't like the squares or the rectangles. It allows everyone to, you know, sit around, see each other. But you're seeing this right here. This is a 6 top, a 6 setting, and there's tons of space on this side, tons of space on your side, tons of space over here. But the one thing that I really am drawn to is this big, wide window with the exposure to the coastal mountain range.
Yeah, I see quite the space out the side there.
Yeah,
Man,
so like
quite
always,
a few sliders.
Yep, we got a lot of sliders, but I like to come through this side because this is the double French sliders. And I talked about this in another video where this is the style of sliders that I like because you get the screen. So you can leave this door open and not worry about your bugs coming in. And the ones that slide all the way open, you can't do that.
I wish our viewers could feel what I'm feeling right now.
The warm air.
It is like a 70-degree air coming in, and let me change the camera so you can see miles and miles of views of mountains.
But look at this covered patio. The ceiling height's about 14 feet tall. You got a TV behind you, and you got walls on each side. The wind is gonna get blocked. But not only that, you have the sliders on all 3 walls. So you have the sliders into the breakfast nook area, sliders back into the living room, so you can bring the inside out and the outside in. So when you have your parties or you're entertaining, it's just easy transitions. And then we even have another slider over into this bonus game room area, which we'll show you here in a minute.
Yeah, this is the coolest setup. The other one had a smaller porch and kind of a wraparound area that you could do a lot with. And this one, they're really emphasizing like, this is where you're gonna spend a ton of time. And then it really accentuates the views. Again, you can't get enough of this right here.
Yeah, and the design of the lot, Jackson, is a lot different. So this one, you're more of a rectangle out like this. The other one, it was a long rectangle. And I actually prefer this style because you're gonna get a lot more side yard. You're gonna get, a nice depth to the back, and it's almost more of a squared off lot. And you can see the property markers all the way around. And I think that's probably the perfect amount of space for this country style living on acreage. This is about 2.5 acres.
I mean, you could put a hot tub here, but are you gonna tell us there's probably a better spot for one later?
I actually am going to tell you off the primary closet and mudroom, there is an amazing space for a hot tub with your own private access.
You imagine hot tubbing out here, man.
I actually think this is a perfect yard for a swimming pool too.
I do too. Yep.
So you could put in an in-ground pool right there. You could put in a shop. There's a lot of different ideas, but the landscaping out here is perfect.
They've nailed it. This is exactly what you would try and emulate right here.
Exactly.
And then again, you've got 3 sliders, you know, coming out to here, so it's a great entertaining space.
And I like even just coming through these homes because it gives me a good idea of what I would like.
Yeah.
And you know, our buyers, they can come out here and take a look at these homes. We do a lot of work with Garrett Custom Homes, and we really appreciate their craftsmanship.
Your land, their land, it's everybody's land. They'll fix it. So he did acknowledge the 14-foot roof here, and that actually goes into your house too. So we didn't really note that, but if you look in here, you've got massive tall ceilings, and then you've got a few different just elevations in here. 1, and it singles off the kitchen. 2, singles off that dining room. So
Yep.
Let's continue this wing. I mean, this is a house that has just wings in it.
Exactly. And yeah, it's really cool to see the 3 different elevations out here. So you come down to this other side of the wing. So we're on the other side of the office, and you can either cruise right directly into your guest bedroom.
You guys got to see the size of these bedrooms.
Which has a, you know, it's like its own suite, but it does have an access to the hallway for the full bath. So this would be the perfect room for guests, or, you know, if you have some kiddos, this would be a perfect room for them. But there's actually a hidden room upstairs that we'll show you here in a minute.
Look at the size of that closet too.
Very nice closet, but the thing that I really am drawn to in this room is all of the natural light. It's pretty much the windows take up the entire wall.
Yep.
And you're gonna get a lot of natural sunlight in this room. And you can see that they have the drapes on, and we're still getting flooded with light. You can see the sunlight on the floors. So
it's just like picturesque. It's almost like we're making this lighting happen, but it's not. That's what you get to enjoy. Yep. So then you come in here, and there is a full bathroom with the tub, toilet. You got the nice vanity there, and then what in the heck is going on behind you?
So what's going on over here is right off of the living room and the entertaining space. You flow right into this bonus room that you can use as a game room, a theater. Once again, they did the grass cloth wallpaper, and it's actually a really unique design because in the middle, I don't know if you can pick it up in the camera, but it has like a stainless steel sheen behind it.
Yeah.
So once again, like I was saying, they did a lot of cool design to bring in a lot of metal features in this house. And it's actually, to me, it feels very warm, which is kind of weird to say with all of the metal features. But this is the perfect entertainer space because you can go right out to your back patio, and you have this big giant wall with almost the floor to ceiling windows with the views of the coastal mountain range and all the farms out there.
So is this one of the bonus room?
Yes, this is an actual bonus room. This isn't classified as a bedroom, although you could use it. If you're buying a house of this caliber or this floor plan, you're gonna use it for what the space is designed. If you need more bedrooms, you're gonna buy one of the other floor plans that has more rooms that are designed for actual bedrooms.
Yep.
So, I mean, you do have the, you know, double closet here, and you could add shelves in here for all your games. You could use it as a coat closet. You know, you could even open this up and turn it into a wet bar, which we saw in a few other houses. So endless options.
Yep,
for
and
whatever
then they
you're
also have the slider that goes right out to the patio from here too. So
yep,
this is a really good sized room. You can see they've thrown the popcorn maker, the
shuffle
right there, so they can kind of see just how much space is in here. Again, flex space, media room. But yeah, I think an awesome, you know, just movie theater room here, ground level. It's great. Yep. We need to go upstairs. We got to save that primary and all those surprises at the end. But let's take them upstairs.
Okay, let's do it.
We came into this house and we didn't even see the wall, the first wall right here.
Yep, so if you were to take a left, this is a hidden feature. It's actually a wine cellar with the glass doors. And this is something that you don't really see that often.
How close are we to the wineries out here?
Oh, dude, there's wineries a stone's throw away. So you could be within 5 minutes of hitting any winery.
You got pumpkin patches where you pick. You got berry patches where you pick. I mean, this is living average. You're still not far from everything. Hillsboro, Beaverton's.
Yeah, you're 5 minutes to Intel. You know, 10, 15 minutes to Nike, you're 60 minutes to the Oregon coast.
Yep.
So you're in prime location in farmland on acreage.
That is a really cool, I mean, just having that feature in here instead of having a wall really stands
And some of the
out.
viewers might have actually asked when we we're going through the kitchen, well, where's your pantry space? Well, if you would have continued over a little bit further, you actually have this prep kitchen area that has, you know, beautiful cabinetry, quartz countertops. You got the full tile backsplash with the floating shelves, lots of storage. You can see they got it set up for as a coffee stand. You got another dishwasher in here with a full sink, views of all of your beautiful landscaping.
This is just sick.
This, dude, I love it.
I'm telling you right now, that is one of the coolest things, and to have all the outlets for the electronics.
And look at, we got more natural sunlight coming in.
That window is just too cool.
And then if you pan over here, this is where your actual pantry with your cabinetry is. So it's out of the way of the kitchen. So
I actually like how it's a walk-through too, to be honest. No doors, because it is hidden. You don't even know this is here, but it is absolutely massive and open. But this little, I don't even know, what do you call it, a butler's kitchen, whatever, but you'd be using that a lot, even just as a normal family, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, it's a great space. And actually, I didn't even show this, but this is a pull out for your garbage. So they actually thought of a lot of great design features in this house with lots of storage space. So like I say this in all the videos, if you're building a custom built home and you're looking for cool custom kitchen stuff, is always pay attention to the cabinetry. You're always gonna get a good ROI on cabinets. So
this is another wing to the house. Don't even open that door. We can't show them that yet.
Okay, we'll go upstairs first. So you guys, we can go right up these stairs. And the cool thing that they did with this house is they actually put a separate bedroom up here that you're gonna be able to, you know, use as a guest quarter, or, you know, one of the kiddos, or you can even use it as a bonus space. But personally, I think it's designed to be a full bedroom. So you go right here and you got your linen closets. So your towels, blankets, all the things, but you come right in here and you have a bedroom with a full bath. So it's actually a suite. And I love what they did here with the windows again, with the 3 panels. And then you have a little insert so you can put a couch in here. You got your grass cloth wallpaper again, nice height ceilings.
Yeah, I think that's what you're seeing, you know, is they're trying to show you, okay, that's a single level floor plan down there. That's where you're doing everything. The other one we went in first has a big bonus room upstairs. You're gonna have more kids, that type of thing. So they're super flexible on that space.
Exactly, and this is a nice sized room. You can see, nice sized bed. You got the tables on each side.
And the funnest closet I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna cruise in here. As not only do you have your normal closet, but they actually left this Harry Potter space in here.
Yeah.
So you can actually cruise in here, hide, build a fort.
You know, first thing you do is you close that off with a curtain or something. That's gonna be a kid's secret playing room or something. But it could be for family members or whatever too, and that could be storage for luggage, whatever. But a massive room with a lot of space. Not only over here, you got the couch and stuff, but so this could be a living quarter, you know what I mean? There's just so much space in here. And check out the size of the full bathroom. It's not crammed in here. They got a really good space in here. So we got to go down though, show them that primary, and then the garage and what's behind that secret door. Oh, almost missed something.
Oh yeah. So you guys see right here, PCV Premier Central Vac. So it's central vac with the pull out hose. So that way you don't have to go lugging that hose around. So this hose will actually vacuum every single space up here and then down the stairs. So they install these systems so the vac will actually reach every single space in the floor. So there's more of these throughout the house. This is just the first one that we're noticing.
Do you feel like that's like one of the top 3 inventions in the world of?
Probably top 3 in the house design world.
Like,
but also, like, look when you're coming down these stairs, you have this beautiful window that goes to the exterior. So it adds more natural light. Then they put the lights down the stairwell. And this is a very wide stairwell. We've actually noticed this in all of their homes, that all of their homes they're building with the nice wide staircases.
You just don't see windows in a stairwell like that. That is picture perfect. I think these people who've been desiring the Pacific Northwest lifestyle are going, wow, this builder is capturing it.
Yep, and when you come into, see right here, there's another central vac hose right here.
Look how big and wide this is too. And there's probably a reason that this whole area right here is a massive landing area. Again, we'll show you, you know, once we get behind closed doors.
So the thing is even with these extra wide halls and these wide doors, like this is ADA compliant.
Yeah.
So, you know, if someone had a wheelchair and needed access, this house would fit that criteria.
Gotcha. Look at the size of this.
Hold on a second here.
Yeah, we need some light.
Ooh. Let's turn on that chandelier, deserves some light in it. But look at this primary bedroom. This thing has massively wide chests, king size bed, all of the furniture, and this is honestly, I can say, is probably one of my favorite primaries that I've ever seen.
Yep.
Not only for like what's in here, but what's in the bathroom coming up. But look at this back wall. They nailed it with this design. They nailed it with the paint color. It feels very warm in here. And then you have the massive views and the big windows. That's something about this house, is they did not go light on the windows in this house. Every single room has big, beautiful windows to let in all that natural light and the views of the coastal mountain range.
Yeah, the size of this thing is massive. I couldn't get behind the chairs over here. I was trying to get into that corner to really show it without tripping and falling, but they've got a full set of chairs here. Again, the sunlight coming in from these massive windows. And then you just see the overall space. They got great angles in here, but J-Dow, what is behind you? That was the first time we've seen a lot of homes. You've sold $10 million homes and this stopped you. Your breath went away.
So when I walked around this corner, I was telling Jackson, I said, wait till you see this framed up bathroom. So the way that you can tell when you walk around this bathroom and what I look for is like, does it look like art? So you have your soaker tub directly in front of the shower. You got your shower behind, but the way that they set up the window and the shower directly with the door framing is perfect.
It's one of the best setups I've ever seen.
Yep,
no matter what house you go into.
And then they don't have the doors in here because it's one of the Street of Dreams homes, but there will be a double French doors that open in.
I'm leaving it open.
So it'll be even more, exactly, me too. It would be even a more of a grand reveal, but you have your 2 vanities, but with your prep over here.
Remember what's talking about that? Gotta have a get ready. There it
Yep,
is.
the get ready, dude. And the closet over here is massive.
All right, so real quick behind this, here is the throne bone, and you got that beautiful window outside, but a really good sized vanity. We're seeing that a lot is double vanities, and it stops there. There's no get ready. You've got this just incredible, massive deep tub, and instead of having just the shower or the tub, you know, they did both of them.
Yeah, and the thing that I appreciate about this shower, one is the zero edge and the penny tiles, but also look, they use this window perfectly with the big niche in here. So that way this can be used for your shampoos, but more storage space.
Yeah.
And when you come down the shower, they have this big ledge all the way along the glass. You never see this. And then you have your, bench down here underneath the shower head so the ladies can shave their legs. Yep. You can just chill and relax.
More niches over there.
More niches over here, but they also put the water turn-ons right by the entrance, so you're not gonna get soaked when you turn those on, which, as you guys know, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And then right here, you have a nice sized linen closet for all your towels and all your linens.
You don't see these towel racks right there a lot, but that's a good idea.
Yep, you don't ever see these towel racks like this.
Good.
Yeah, it's a nice feature in this room that plays really well. But I love this station setup.
Yep.
Big, long, spacious countertops. You have your outlets, so your hair dryer, curling iron, more outlets to get ready over here. Perfectly 2-dimensional height change. So that way you can sit down over here, stand up over here.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
Like they have their sink, and we know that that's gonna be most likely the wife, whatever, but.
Dude, and these are like some of the deepest drawers I've seen. So I'm a pet peeve about the drawer height.
Yep.
And your
So your hairspray bottles? Oh,
they're not gonna tip over.
Yep. But then you get this big oversized get ready, and look at the chair. That is soft. Got the big get ready station right here, and like he talks about, it actually drops down 6 inches right here, and they still give you plenty of outlets. You've got them over here, you've got one there, you got one there, so you've got 3 sets of outlets.
And you have your own separate pendant lights over here. So the light changes over here from this side where you have your dual vanities to your get ready station with your own pendant lighting. So it did a good job at the transition of space. Mm-hmm. They paid a lot of attention to the design elements, and then it flows right in. Look at this access point into the primary closet, walk-in closet. This thing is one of the biggest primary closets that we've seen. You got your shelves, your coat racks. The thing that we would probably say that the one feature that it probably needs is a built-in California closet system, or but that's something that you can do. It's very it's in my opinion.
You're going this far, you're doing it.
Exactly. So
and I couldn't imagine seeing it just fully customed out. It would be
The thing is we're out in the country, so a lot of people out here are going to be buying pieces of property that are probably wearing a lot of boots and things like that. So a lot of them actually don't even like all those built-in systems. So usually they leave that up to the customer to decide whether or not they want to put that in or not.
Make that whole wall a mirror right there.
Exactly.
But you have it, and then you have a whole nother closet over here. That's cool, and it's got a divided wall, plenty of space. Again, build it custom however you want. But if we go back and just kind of pan this thing, you can see how big it is. I kind of like all the angles too. You got 45-degree walls. You've got the big open space right here. And they didn't sacrifice like the bathroom. Sometimes when you have this big of a closet, this will be smaller, but it's definitely one of the bigger.
Yep, you have two sides, so.
That's it, right?
Are you ready to go outside?
Let's go.
So this is the back side of the closet. So you come right through the primary and you cruise right into the laundry room and the mudroom that's off of the garage. So this is a super, super cool feature. And actually, before we show you guys all this, the thing that I think is one of the coolest is right here. So let's just say you're in your primary room, it's the end of the night, and you wanna go hit the hot tub. You literally just cruise right out here, or in the morning, you can have a morning cup of coffee right here on your own, separated off patio. But if this was my house, I would build this out right here and build a killer hot tub setup. And
maybe an ice bath.
Ice bath, sauna.
This is ridiculous. It is just so pretty. I mean, you got 100-year-old barns and settings over here. This is the country life, but just going as modern and as nice as you can get right here. So it's just a cool little niche right here, a patio that you could add in. You might as well.
Yep.
But we got to go finish out that. So that's like a big mud room too, it looks like.
It is a big mud room. So you come right in here and it's a mud room / laundry room. So you got the sink right there with your cabinet space, the washer and dryer on the pedestals, cabinets up top. So you have your little folding station over here and right here. So obviously we're out in the country, probably gonna get dirty. This is a really big space to take off your stuff, throw it directly into the washer, and then head into the house so you're not tracking in all that dirt.
Looks like they two-toned these cabinets too. That's like a light gray, almost white.
Yep.
And a darker one, so a lot of detail here. And then the open shelving, the massive, washer dryer setup right there.
And then you have this massive coat closet, not only on this side, but you have another linen closet on this side. So that's what I was saying is like, this is the farm country living. Yep. So you're gonna be, getting dirty, and this is the perfect area to come in, take your stuff off, and you can go straight into your primary shower, or you can just go right into the living room area. But behind door number 3 here is actually the oversized garage, which is extra wide, extra deep, and you can see it's got the HVAC system, big water tank. You're looking at this saying, what is this? Because we're out here, I believe we're on well water, it's gonna be really hard. So having a water softener system is very important, especially a high quality one. So this whole system right here is going to filter out all of your water and make it very soft, I guess I would say. So you even see they got this.
And that's your vac there? So you can clean it and the filters and empty it?
So this is the central vac system. So you can hook a hose here, clean out your car. Yeah, you can change the filter right here. But Jackson, I'm gonna give everybody watching this a pro tip right now.
Okay, pro tip.
You can buy these on Amazon and they're $40. Or you can buy them at Costco and they're $6.
Stop.
I have water softeners in all of my houses and I buy them at Costco. It's the exact same brand. Save yourself a lot of money. So that's pro tip number 1.
Yeah, and what they did is, they have the concrete division here. It looks like about at least 10-foot squares, if not more.
Yep.
So your vehicles are gonna go no farther than basically this post here and that concrete, leaving you all of that space. Or you can pull a car way up to the nose and have space behind it. And they also built this area over here, again, giving you a lot of extra space. So you're gonna have your toys, you could back a boat in here. Yeah, does that go right out to the front there?
Yes, so you could have access directly to the front patio right there, and you could go right into the house, or you could go out to the very front.
Yeah, this is a massive garage. This could be your man garage too. You got plenty of space in the back over there. Again, it's pretty popular in the Northwest to have garage bars. So have your favorite college football team, have whatever, all over the walls. This is pretty cool, J. Dow. So take us in like we were coming home.
So you come right in the door here, and you would make a decision. Am I gonna go outside to my patio and have a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Am I gonna go into my primary closet space around the corner here? Or am I gonna go into the kitchen over that way?
That is just so cool when you see it this way.
Yep.
You go into the main part of the house.
So we didn't even see
the closet right here, and that was behind the door. So
and we didn't even show the kickoff station where you're gonna hang your backpacks, and put your shoes and all the things.
Yep.
And what's the one thing I noticed about this? This is very, very wide. This is the widest mudroom I've seen in any of the home tours that we've done. So
yeah, it leaves you a lot of opportunity to do built-ins up above too, open shelving. Pretty cool. So we got the big landing, but now we need to know, we got 2 different states, we got 2 different properties, we got a lot of acreage. We need to find out some prices and what's going on.
Yep, let's take a look at some pricing. All right, Jackson, so we are out here in Hillsborough at Paget Estates, and as you can see here, there's 13 lots starting at about the 1.5 acre size and going up to 2.5 acres. So there's 13 sites. There's only 1 currently sold, so we're at the beginning phases of this development. This is one of the houses actually not even on the market. So if you are interested in this exact home, it's still available. So all you have to do is reach out, give us a call, shoot us a text. But before we talk about purchasing this house, let's talk about the pricing and what it would cost to actually build or even buy this home.
Yeah, and before you get into that, it's probably smart to disclose that this builder, if, you know, with our help, whatever we find a spot, they'll build houses as well, and they have multiple other developments going around Oregon and Washington as well.
Exactly. So if you like this house, but you don't like the location, there's different options out there. If you like the location, don't like the house, there's lots of options out there. But you can see right here on the pricing sheet and the elevation sheet that there's multiple different varieties of the elevations. The floor plan would remain the same. But when you talk about pricing on this home, things can get a little bit tricky because it's going to determine the land and the location. However, the starting price of the land and the house included is going to start at about 1.6 million and go up from there. If you were to buy this house at this location with everything that you see minus the furnishings, because this is a staged home, it would be right around $2.5 million.
Gotcha. So the first one we were in over there in Washington, and they actually have one down the street. Those ones are more of like at your beginners.
Yeah, so the one up in Washington is 5 acres, and it was right around the $1.6 million mark. And they have one of those same exact floor plans around the same price right around the corner here, which we can take a peek at.
Perfect.
So all in all, the location that we are in, which is Hillsborough, we're a stone's throw away from Nike, Intel, all of the tech companies, having the space on 2.5 acres and the size of the home, this, in my opinion, is a very good option if this is something you're looking for. However, if you're looking for more of that affordability with space, they have it right here in this area.